Salve, salve. Eu sou Igor Miranda e eu tô aqui com todo mundo do Bullet for My Valentine. What's up, guys?
How you doing?
Nice to meet you. Nice to have you guys here. First of all, what is it like to wrap up this tour in Brazil and in a stadium just like Allianz Park?
It's unbelievable, you know. It's such a surprise to get asked to come and support Limp Bizkit, and it's been a long time coming. You know, coming back to South America. We haven't been here since we did Rock in Rio, didn't we? Back in São Paulo a few years ago, São Paulo. But yeah, it's incredible. Seems right to finish it here. Like one of the biggest shows of the year. I mean, 40,000 people maybe today. So yeah,
Yes.
incredible.
I was there at Rock in Rio, amazing concert, by the way. I have some nerdy question to ask about the setlist because you're playing the Poison album almost in its entirety. But why aren't you guys not playing Spit You Out? And we know Hand of Blood is already a classic. But how did the idea of replace it with this track come about?
Yeah, we just went off the track listing to Spotify. And Hand of Blood was there, Spit You Out, isn't it?
Is there any reason to not be on Spotify? I noticed that also.
Yeah, I don't know, you'd have to ask Spotify. I don't know. So, it was when we were putting set together in January last year, preparing. You just had a little look on Spotify to see track listing again, just for everyone to get familiar. And yeah, Hand of Blood was there, which
It changed, didn't it?
weird. I don't know why that could be a record label thing or a Spotify thing, but I think it makes it stronger. It's a better song.
Some of the songs from the setlist haven't been played live since 2016, 2017, like Her Voice Resides, Cries in Vain, 10 Years Today. What has it been like playing specifically these songs that have been out for a long time?
No, it's been great. Like I said, last time we played with the Brookston 2016 Poison DVD. It's been a lot of fun. You know, revisiting the songs again. Obviously it's been a year playing it non-stop now. Still excited, like, you know. But yeah, it's been great. So if you just did like Christ Day, then I think the ends, you know, it's yeah, it's been a song.
I've been music songs for 20 years, doing that. Super fun songs to play, and the fans really like and I like the editing and the reflection of the nights. Over the years, been phenomenal. This and to be out here, something at the end of the cycle with a good kid, to finish off 20 years for Poison would be amazing. Could have asked for a better finish to the cycle. But also tonight we're all looking to get home.
You, of course, are a very experienced band, successful band, but at the same time, we're all learning all the time. Was there anything you guys learned from watching Limp Bizkit every night, or even something that you saw at their show and inspired you for the future?
Yeah, I think we're all massive Limp Bizkit fans, and it's just they're a band that have stood the test of time. You know, they've got a specific identity that they've always stayed true to, and I mean they've been going for 30 years, and it's really inspiring to us because Bullet's been going for 20 years, a little over, and it just shows that if you've got a strong identity, you should be proud of that and stick to it and not try too hard to second guess yourself maybe when writing music, and just be proud of the identity you've built up over a long period of time, which is what Limp Bizkit have done. Still an incredible band live. I've never seen a crowd move like that. So that's really inspiring,
Jump up and down.
Yeah. The hottest way. Is there an earthquake or something, or a crowd quake? But yeah, incredible.
When I talked to Matt a few weeks ago for Rolling Stone Brazil, he said that the next album, talking about next album, of course, will combine some elements from the Poison, Fever, and the self-titled album. Do you guys agree with that also? And if so, what elements from each of these albums can we expect from this writing process for the new album?
Well, I mean, I think Bullet's Bullet, I don't think there's any need to categorize anything anymore. The band's covered so many styles in metal over the 7 albums, and I just think it's the Bullet for My Valentine identity. I'm sure Matt's got more to add.
I'll agree with what I said.
Of course!
It's got all the mashup of everything you've done historically. It's difficult to explain if people hear it. And I'm sure people will latch on to their era, Most fans of the bands their favorite era is when they fell in love with the band first of all. So that could be the Poison, it could be the last album, who knows? I think, you know, the DNA of Bullet is strong. And it's something we're capitalizing on. We've had over 20 years of writing music, being a band, and this album sounds like a natural progression that have all the elements that make us who we are, you know? And they stand very much at the forefront of the event.
For my last question, we talked a little about you guys being Rock in Rio. I was there. It was a great show, of course. And I don't know how you guys managed to get such a good sound from that stage, because some of their bands that night they played and it was not so great because of the sound. I think Living Color played before you guys.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was not so great because of some issues there. So, but what memories do you have of that show? I think it was one of the biggest, maybe the biggest concert you've done so far. Yeah. What memories do you guys have?
The barbecue.
Just
Of course.
for me, it was just the occasion. It just felt like a real moment for us here in the hill, you know. And this festival has been on our radar for over 15 years at that point. It's the first and only time we've ever played it, and it was definitely a highlight, I think, of all of our live careers. You know, it was just such a spot, just walking on stage, the fireworks going off on the other stage. Everything just felt like scripted in a beautiful way, and you know, I don't know, it just felt like a real special moment for us. We'd have to do it again, you know, and I think, you know, the sound you just alluded to, you know, the four of us on our stage, all our crew, our front of house, we pride ourselves on being, you know, a great band these days, you know, and we take pride in our performance, how we sound, how the show looks. So to hear that came across that way, thank you very much. It's nice to hear, you know?
Yeah,
We put a lot of effort into having the best of the best all the time around us and delivering the best of all time. There's no exceptions, you know, and it's good to see that and hear when people kind of appreciate it.
That's great. You mentioned another memory from Brazil, the barbecue.
Oh yeah, I mean, we've had the best food we've ever had, like in all of South America here. In fact, we've been like to a steak restaurant in every country we've been to. I can't remember who won. Brazil was.
Trying to find the best steak.
Yeah. Where did we go the other night? Where we had all that meat? Barbacoa. That was incredible. You know, I think that was some of the best pork belly I've ever had. And Matt loved it. We all like the meat here. Turn into animals.
That's great. Guys, thank you so much for this interview and have fun.
Thank you very much.